Surprise, motherfucker! What's up? Drinking some pure Zoth over here. Tasty. Delicious. Okay. I am, of course, your friendly neighborhood Venger Satanis. And I was reading the Fourth Way book. And I was thinking about D&D, as I usually do. And D&D in this case, I just mean fantasy role-playing games. But also in this case, I mean specifically D&D. I'm sure Rob Couture will hopefully see this too. He was if not the initial, then the principal inspiration for Crimson Escalation. If you don't have that yet, you should run over to DriveThruRPG and get that. Oh, I'm making a video, baby. So, anyway, so to put it in Fourth Way terms, there are three centers. There's the physical and instinctive center, the emotional center, and then the intellectual center. And there also happens to be three pillars of play in D&D, and I would say most role-playing games. There's combat, social interaction, and exploration. And that kind of fits pretty neatly with the three centers that Gurdjieff and Ouspensky talk about in their Fourth Way teaching. And it seems to line up pretty well in my mind. I see combat as the physical / instinctive center, or, the body. The social interaction, I think, aligns pretty closely with the emotional center, or the heart. And exploration fits in with the intellectual center, or the mind. I don't know what you do with this information now that it's presented to you. It's just one of those things I thought was curious and interesting, borderline fascinating, even. If you know nothing about the Fourth Way at all, that's not going to mean much to you, I guess. But if you're like Rob and myself, and you're interested in fantasy role-playing games and the Fourth Way, then maybe this is food for thought, and we'll produce some interesting dialogue, or I don't know, or something else. People will think about this idea, and I don't know, one thing will lead to another. Sometimes you don't know about these things. Sometimes you make an interesting point, and then that catches on and snowballs, and then lights a fire under somebody's ass. And then all of a sudden you have something really cool. I'm going to dwell on it myself and see if anything else pops up eventually. But yeah, just kind of wanted to mention that. Probably do another video this weekend. Yeah, that's it for now. All right, see ya.